Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Anushka Dhoka, and in this video we are going to continue with the series of getting the best version of ourselves. This is the third episode and I am continuing with the book The Atomic Habits, one of the really great books that I have read by James Clear. In this video we're going to talk about how your habits shape your identity and how you can shape your identity so as to bring about changes in your life. Normally, there are three levels of change: the outcome-based change, process-based change, and identity-based change. So, we are more focused on the outcome-based change. For example, you know your target in mind that you want to score good grades or you want to score a particular percentage in an exam. You know that. This was an academic aim. So, let's take an example of a co-curricular aim, that is getting thinner. Maybe you think that you want to get thinner than you are right now. So that is an outcome based. So what is the process level of the same goal? The process is, for studies, you have to build habit of studying continuously, sincerely, consistently. Whereas in exercise thing, getting fitter, you have to exercise daily. You have to build habits that will reinforce your exercising every day and not miss, like most of the days you have to exercise. That is your process aim. But now we are limited to these two levels only. But the major and the most important and crucial layer of this is the most deepest layer, which is the identity change, which we often lack. And identity is something that you believe in it because you have proofs of it showing that you have been doing these things, and that's why you believe in them. Suppose you are a student who studies every day, who is a sincere person, who does not wait for exams to approach to study, but studies continuously for the sake of learning and not for sake of any exam. So here your target is not an outcome, but the target is to become a learner, to become a studious or a sincere student, which you are being by your actions. This also has counterparts wherein you do some bad activity, bad habit, and you think that you are that kind of person. Suppose you think that you can't get up early in the morning, so you think that you're not a morning person. But that is not how it is. You can change that by changing your identity. So there is the core level of identity. So the most effective way is by changing who you want to become rather than what you want as a result. If you become that person, you will achieve not just what you want or you thought about, but many more things, the person who is capable of achieving that. So let's take an example. If you want to get thinner or slimmer, and then you think that I want to become thin, then I'll do exercise and I'll change my diet. But how often do you stick to the same thing? Like, you often get deviated. Why? Because you don't think about yourself as a healthy person. So if you change your mindset from not just thinking about getting thinner, but to being a healthy person, then every time you make a choice of any choice, that's a very golden moment of making a choice wherein you are given a junk food and a healthy food, salad suppose, then what do you choose? You have to take a moment and think that what would a healthy person do? You have to start behaving like a healthy person or the person that you want to become, and make the choices that the person you want to become would make a choice. Like a healthy person would choose a healthy salad rather than junk food. Do you choose to take a walk to a place close by, or would you take out your car for it? Obviously, a healthy person would choose walking. So that's what you have to do. You have to make choices that would shape your identity, and that choices will eventually lead into habits that will be good habits and that will build yourself to a person that you aspire to be. There is a loop that you tell yourself, I am this kind of person, and then you go around looking for that things. Like your brain reticular activating system called the RAS system works, which keeps on looking for evidences that you tell your brain. And if you tell your brain, I am a healthy person, it will keep on searching for evidences that a healthy person does. And if you act like that, you'll become one. Most people do not consider the identity change. They just think that maybe I hope for the outcome that I want, I will get the results that I want. But that will be only temporary, or you can just achieve a few things by that, not on a larger and on a long-term scale. Your old identity will sabotage your new plans for the change. the good change that you want to implement in yourself. And to change who you are or who you think you are is to change what you do. And in this matter, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to win the majority of times. You have to win your trust majority of times, and then you will have a confidence like, yeah, I am doing these kind of thing and I am becoming the person that I want to become. And you will be proud of yourself, and that pride will help you maintain that self-image of yourself. So if I break it down into two very important crucial steps, is that you have to decide what is the kind of person that you want to become, and prove yourself that you are that kind of person through small wins. And your goal should not be just to read a book, but to become a reader, not just to run a marathon, but become a runner. And this is one of the best lines that I have encountered in the book, is that becoming the best version of ourselves require you to continuously edit your belief and upgrade and expand your identity. So you are not set in stone. You always have the growth phase on, wherein you can keep shifting your identity, keep changing what you think. You are liable to change, and you are going to change, and change is good. You just have to direct it in a way from identity to the process and to the outcomes in an outward manner, which we don't usually do. We usually go in for the inward manner.